Are we ready? Oh, no, it's okay. My name's Sallee Misnik. Obviously, I'm going to be majoring in vet technology. I am majoring in vet technology, but I've actually changed my majors like 4 times now, so at different schools. Didn't really know anywhere that had this profession, so now that I'm here, I'm actually very happy, and I love this school so much. And then, how do I change it? Okay, the medium wage for a vet tech right now, this was in 2010, is $29,710. The highest 10% of people were making $44,030. This is in like laboratories and bigger states like California, obviously. We're not going to make that much here in Ohio. You can work weekends, holidays, nights, just because, I mean, animals, they get hurt. Just like in the hospital. People get hurt, animals get hurt. So you pretty much have to do it anytime. This is just a graph of like how much people, like I told you, like in California, you're going to be making more. Like over here in Ohio, we actually have, it's 30,000 to 31,000, which is actually pretty good. So that was surprising to me because we're Ohio. But I mean, like Oklahoma is only making 23 to 27, so not moving there anytime soon. But yeah, I thought this was kind of cool to look at. I mean, I don't know if you guys all care about it, since, I mean, maybe Cora, since she's going to be a vet tech. But yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, yeah, so there's that.
She's all tickled.
Vet tech is supposed to grow 52%, which is like outrageous for a job. By 2020, for some stupid reason, I didn't put it on here. I think it was, right now it's like 80,000 jobs in America, and then by 2020 it's supposed to hit like 120,000 something. So that's like really good for jobs, because, and that's supposed to grow because people, I know I do, call their animals their family. So, I mean, my little baby, of course I'm going to take care of him and take him as a pet. And then, as well as add specialties, because like dental, people didn't usually go to a specialized dentist for their dog, but because they're family dogs, you know, they got to take them to more special places and make sure they get the right care. The schooling is, you can get an associate's or bachelor's degree for it. Most schools do associates, but there's some schools that you can get a bachelor's, which was just silly to me because it's the same exact program. It should be accredited by the American Veterinary Medical Association. Not all schools are accredited, so you have to watch out like where you're going, because I know this school is, so obviously that's why I chose it. And then the certification exam after you graduate is the Veterinary Technician National Examination. You have to obviously graduate to be able to sit in on the exam, and if you pass it, you are a tech. So, and then afterwards, you can do like different specializations, and a lot of them are just certifications. So a lot of them you don't even have to go back to school for, which is pretty cool to me because I'm not a school type of person, so I don't want to spend like 10 years trying to do what I want in school. General responsibilities would be, a lot of places will only hire a few vet techs and then they have the vet. So sometimes, maybe on a day, I'll have to work in the office and that's it. Which, I mean, comes with the territory. So you'd have to do paperwork, answer phones, make appointments for the people, animals. But, so that's, and then like restraining animals is obviously a big one. I mean, you get small dogs, you get huge dogs. So, I mean, you should be able to help out and lift a dog and hold them down. Obviously, some dogs will be crazy, so.
Just like people.
Yeah, just like people. Trimming nails, obviously, that's just a normal thing for when you go to the vet. Well, not you guys, but you take your dogs. Removing sutures after surgery. giving medications and vaccines. I mean, every puppy needs a vaccine. And then also a big one is giving education to the owners. If you guys go in and get medicine for your dog and have no idea what it is, you don't feel very comfortable about it. So it's always easier to know what you're getting into and know what the problem is with the dog and how you're going to fix it. So that's a big one for us too. These are actually all of the specialties that I found online. I'm not going to go into detail on all of them, but I think I went into these 4. I'm actually really interested in zoological and military right now because I've always kind of had a dream in joining the military, but it's just very scary. And then clinical is like kind of more smaller offices. Anesthesiology is obviously being put to sleep. Emergency is also a cool one, I think, because you get to work there. It'd be a lot more nights and stuff, but I'm pretty sure, I know the emergency in the Canton here is only open from 7 o'clock to 6 a.m. So only when the offices aren't open. So I mean, you'd get a lot more of, it'd either be really boring or very exciting there. Vet behavior is, you study more about how an animal works and why they tick. Equine, I think I said that right.
Equine.
Equine is horses. I have never been around horses, so it's not very interesting to me. Nutrition is a big one for pretty much all of these because obviously your animal has to eat right, but you actually have to sit down and this is the only thing that you're majoring in. And then pathology is the therapy of them. So I'm going to go more into detail of these 4, just because they're the big ones around here. Laboratory, you're going to collect samples from the animals and then perform tests on them. I know there's urinalysis, there's heartworm tests, and then you're going to take and develop the x-rays. Now a normal vet tech in an office will take the x-rays, take and develop the x-rays, but this is I think this is more in-depth of them, and you're going to do it in a lab setting. The surgical side of it, this is also something that a vet tech at a hospital is going to do, but you can specialize it in more, and this is the only thing that you can do. So you sterilize, obviously, the items that they're going to use. You're going to assist with the surgeries. Prepare animals. This is with the anesthesia and stuff like that. And then also euthanization is also a big thing that we do. It's a sad part, but it's to help them, so that's what we got to remember. And then dental, this is actually a big thing that a lot of people are starting to specialize in. I think it'd be boring, but teeth exams, x-rays of the teeth, examine the ailments, gingivitis, yucky stuff like that. And then again, the education of the animal. A lot of people don't know how animals' teeth are, and I know my dog's teeth are disgusting. So, his breath smells like literally poo. So why? Why does it smell like that? I don't know. So, if I talk to someone like this, they would know. And then zoological medicine, this is probably my #1 choice for after graduation. It's extremely hard to get into. I don't think, we'll get there in a minute. A big thing with this is you have all size animals. You might have a little tiny bat, which is a little tiny thing, disgusting, I hate bats, or, a huge bear. So you just have to be ready for anything, pretty much. You have to, obviously with that large range of animals, they're going to have so many different types of injuries and so many different types of sicknesses that you're going to have to be able to be prepared to know what you're looking at and what you're going to be able to, what you need to diagnose. And then also with the nutrition, again, with such a large range of animals, everyone's going to have a different diet plan. So you need to help with the vet and figure out what's best for each animal. We can go back to that one actually. With zoological medicine, I know because since this is what really interested me, I looked more in depth of how to become this. no more schooling. It's like 40 hours of like volunteering and shadowing at the zoo, and then after a certain amount of time, you can sit in for the national exam to be a zoological medicine specialized vet tech. So it's pretty awesome for me because, I mean, again, I don't like school. So after I graduate, if I'm working at just a hospital, someday I can go towards this and get there. I liked this because a lot of people go into a job not knowing what they need to be like and what kind of qualities and personality they should have. So you should have compassion, obviously. I hope all of you know that I have compassion. I'm a very caring person about everyone. Sometimes I care too much about people. So, and obviously, if you have a heart, you like animals. So, I mean, you might not be an animal person, but you think they're cute and you think they're cuddly. Detail-oriented, I'm kind of a perfectionist, so you need to be able to point things out. So if an animal is walking a tiny bit funnier or is breathing a little bit weird or something that day, you need to be able to see it and you need to be able to point that out. Customer service skills, I like talking to people. I'm very outgoing when it comes to customer service. I've always, since 16, I've worked with people. So it's just, I think that comes natural to a lot of people. It's just how we are in this day and age. And then mobility, we need to, again, be able to help pick things up. We need to carry huge things of food across wherever we're going. So we need to be able to move. We need to be able to be in shape enough to work with animals. Obviously, someone in a wheelchair, it wouldn't be as easy. And this is just a few pictures. This is my cute little puppy Bosco. I thought I'd add him in there for you guys. And then, I don't know, some cute animals I thought. Yeah, is there any questions at all? Come on, I need more time.